Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler.
And I'm Luke.
And I'm Mercy.
Hey, what's going on, Mercy? And welcome everybody else to episode 33. Hey, I'm talking here. This 34. Is my intro.
34.
Oh, no.
Well, okay, he's booted off the island.
34.
Do I get to replace him?
I'm mad. Delete this.
Delete this.
No, really, though. Hey, welcome, Mercy. Thank you so much for coming on. I was really, really, really excited for this episode.
Anytime. Thanks for having me. I was actually really looking forward to this, too.
I hope so. I hope this isn't a one-sided deal here.
Should be a slam jam, thank you, ma'am.
Slam jam, thank you, sir. Excuse me.
Get on the floor and jam.
So, Mercy, why don't you take a second and say, list your credentials here. What do you have to add to this company?
Well, let's see. I have been a fan of Love Live since the good year of 2013. My favorite Muse girl is Nozomi. I actually don't have any favorite Awkward girls, though. They're all my wonderful.
10 out of 10.
They're all lovely. I will put band-aids on all of their scraped knees when they play outside. I am the mom.
Especially Chica's.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's a card of that. Perfect.
There's a card. My favorite you are. Watch our episodes. Watch our bonus episodes. There's the plug. Continue.
Where were we in our life?
I just said that I have 9 beautiful daughters. Unfortunately,
right,
I can't name them all.
Right. So while we're here, do you have a favorite Love Live song? Have you ever heard of Love Live, first of all?
Wait, this isn't Idolmaster? No.
Unlucky.
My favorite... Okay, so I would have to say that my favorite Muse song... Actually, Tyler, you know this very well. I can't stop screaming about it. It's from the subunit BB, Psychic Fire. It gets me pumped. I just love that song. It is my absolute favorite. I'll listen to it regardless of how I feel. With Aqua...
Just imagine like a really like somber, sad mood. Psychic Fire just blaring in your ears.
I'll just be crying intensely. That's just how it is. But for Aqua is much like how I can't really choose a favorite girl. I can't exactly choose a favorite song. But actually, one of my favorite songs will be, this is exactly why I'm here on this episode. Because my 2 favorite songs, the 2 songs I listen to the most, are going to be what this episode is about today.
That's hype.
Perfect.
Segue into...
What are we segueing into?
We're segueing into saying which songs we're doing, which are Omoi and MIRAI Ticket. And we're going to talk about episodes, even though you guys hate us. I hate it when we do that.
I think there's only, I don't know, I think like 1% of our subscriber base hates when we do that. I don't know. I think it's fun.
Did we get any downvotes on the last episode?
I will find all 1% of them and fight them.
Ooh, we're safe from downvotes.
Ooh, that's good.
But
Don't worry, I may be 5'1", but I have the fists of someone who's like 5'8".
Easy.
Exactly.
The fists of a manlet.
For all you metric users out there, I may look like I'm only 155 centimeters, but I have the fists of 165 centimeters.
Quick maths.
I had like existential dread walking down the street the other day. I was like just hanging out, and I was like, I'm 6 foot, just like thinking about stuff, and I'm like, but how many centimeters is that? Oh my god! Like, it's just like I don't know how tall I am in metric.
You are approximately 183 centimeters.
Easy.
Let us know down below if I'm 183 centimeters.
Yeah, let us know down below if I am correct in my conversions.
Let's plunge into these. We got some questions answered from last week. We got some answered questions from last week. We have some answers from last week's question last week. Real quick, shout out to our boy Brisk Guy as always, hitting us up with the good comments. We got, well, at least you got the highest quality rip of Banjo-Kazooie. I sat and listened to Banjo-Kazooie music for about an hour I knew I could find one that was Snow Halation, and we did it. And then, so
that's the test.
The most important comment we got this week, though, was the redemption arc from Psycho Every Day. I was so tired I forgot to type particular in my haiku and never noticed. Kill me now. So now we can make his haiku even better from the week before. Waku Waku Week. One particular reason, Yoshiko solo. I think he's done it. I didn't actually count it, so I hope he did.
Top 10 redemption arcs in anime.
So his
my favorite redemption.
His answer was, can't say I've had any extreme emotion towards any song except that time Soromo Kokoro played in the background of Sunshine Season 2, Episode 7. I became an Arizona Niagara Falls. but only that single time. It just kind of lost its spark. Truly, the song is superior with the full group. As such, I'm just gonna say that Gurren Lagann's OP Sorority Days breaks me on a consistent basis. Same. That OP is hype.
That's a good one.
Oh man.
When we eventually talk favorite OPs someday, that one might get in both Tyler and I's lists.
If you bring me back in, it's gonna be on a third list, my list.
Okay, Tyler. So
to you,
what was your favorite answer from this week?
Shout out to our friend Silball with a KS instead of just an X. Called me out for that last time through DMs. We got one coming in from Silball. Song that makes me feel really emotional is Bokutachi wa Hitotsu no Hikari and Moment Ring. Yeah, I thought of that answer. I was like, wow, we're going to get a lot of exciting different comments. And then like 30 comments were like, Bokutachi. I was like, oh.
It's fair.
I didn't see this coming. Both are just emotional on their own and they make me feel feels. No matter how happy Moment Ring sounds, it always makes me feel a little sad knowing that that's their last song. And Bokutachi wa Hitotsu no Hikari is just a good song to end the movie on. And I love how they fit their names into it. It's such a nice touch. I know, like I don't think there's like an emotional reaction that reaches the peak of screaming Kotori no at some like unsuspecting bystanders. Like,
I think
how to make people cry instantly.
Actually though, and I think the best thing about this, I remember when, what is it? Oh my gosh. Sorry. I remember when Moment Ring was first released and there was a small debate over on Facebook actually. And it was, what do you think was a better ending song? And so many people were saying these were both amazing ending songs. Like, I remember them saying Bokutachi was like so well done, just as good closure for the movie itself. And whereas Moment Ring was just, it was just the ending of the song itself. It makes you feel as if you're in a live, even when you're just listening, like in your car, on your phone, on the way to school. You can feel that the growth that the girls have had over, oh God, how many years?
70.
Even?
6.
70 years since the...
6.
I don't even know how to do math that quickly. But yeah, no, in the last number of years, they've grown tremendously, and their fan base has become, even more supportive, even to this day.
See, how I kind of think of it...
Crying sayonara is sayonara in the distance.
Bokutachi is like the end of the animation, the end of like everything animated that Muse ever did. And while Moment Ring and Sayonara is like the end of the music, so...
It was, I think both of them offered really good closure for a lot of the fans, and especially the really dedicated fans who've been there since, their release, even before the game, when they were just in the magazine.
Well, yeah, even when they were just, releasing
Are you calling us out?
CDs back in 2010 and being terrible.
I'm calling all three of us
and only
out.
selling about 3 CDs, and they're all purchased by Emitsune's dad.
Emitsune's dad.
Oh God. There it is.
I feel personally attacked.
Are you Emitsune's dad?
I wish. I could be Honk Dad in real life.
Dude,
Honk
maybe
Dad
this is
in
why
real
they hid
life.
his face.
Really live the dream.
This is why they hid his face, so we wouldn't
it's
know.
It's me.
So since
anyway,
Tyler doesn't have that strong of a chin.
I wished. Oh man, dude, I gotta work on my jawline. Are there any jawline exercises that exist?
Yes,
there are.
It's called just working out.
So, on to our episode discussions today. We'll start out with a good old episode 10. What the hell is it called? I didn't pull up the summary.
We got Stew Shine.
Stew Shine!
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Shiny Hajimemashita,
so
yeah.
Yep.
That's so good, dude.
Shiny.
Pretty good meme episode. It had some emotional
This is a
stuff at the end.
No. You're not doing it justice. This is a phenomenal meme episode. On every front. It had I don't know, man, you're getting bombarded here.
Oh
we
my
got
gosh,
some pretty hot memes.
We do, and honestly, they fit everything that would have been lacking, that would have made this entire series lacking, into one full episode. They got you the beach episode, the fan service episode. They got you the slow movement, the slow pan of the camera up when Daya's explaining why Kanan is the best advertiser that they could possibly have. You have the girls cooking and one of them succeeding while the others fail.
You have the thought that was on everybody's mind. What if we took Ruby and lit her on fire?
Oh yes, there you go.
The shaky Ruby.
Oh,
that's a classic scene. We got bathing suits.
We got bathing suits. We have the Mari English.
Do you like yourself some high school girls? Animated high school girls.
Don't say that.
We got Mari English. We got the Stew Shine. We got the Tears of a Fallen Angel. That's the good stuff.
Oh,
The
that one.
$1,000 per bowl of Sushine.
Was it 1,000? Let's.
It was
I think
like
it was.
I think she said it was like 10,000 or 100,000 yen
10,000.
per bowl.
Yeah.
10,000? Yeah, no, wait, 10,000 I think nowadays is just $100.
Yeah, but I don't know if she
Yeah,
said
but
10,000
I
or
think it was
$100,000.
$100,000.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I've
which
got to
one
find
she
this. Let us know down below. If we're
Yeah,
getting
let us know down below.
the exact
So, speaking
conversion.
of-
Let us know down
let us know down
below
below.
if inflation has taken place in the Love Live universe.
Like we definitely like butched it last week when we said episode 9 was I wasn't sure, but I was too lazy to look it up with the when the poster comes off the wall. Too lazy to look it up. Should have done it. Got flamed in the comments for it. I think 2 people mentioned it.
I can already tell people are gonna flame me in the comments because 1, I probably got my metric units wrong, and 2, I'm getting my own like US dollars to yen conversions extremely wrong.
Yeah, you just take away 2 zeros. It's easy.
It's true.
I'm a big fan of how you combined I butchered it and I botched it to create I butched it.
Yeah,
Hey!
yeah. I was hoping
That's next level.
Let us know down below if that's the pinnacle of human creation.
We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's my favorite one.
Daya breaks her. Everyone proving that they have invincible ankles when they jump off of incredibly high buildings in this show.
Yeah.
No,
And Daya
only
just
if they
jumps off the
land
building.
in a crouch, in superhero crouch,
Right, of course.
superhero pose.
We get. Is that? I'm sure an important thing happened in this episode.
We got pretty hot memes, but we also got this really nice emotional scene between Chika and Riko, where
Yeah.
where they. So for one, they bike. I think it's like 15 miles is the actual distance from that hotel to the school, like in real life distance. So that's pretty impressive, and it's all uphill. And they got it done in like an hour, so that's pretty good.
This is true. They were able to do all that talk, then come back before the sun rose.
Yeah, new world record. We have a nice little Riko's, the whole episode she's having this difficulty. Does she want to go do this piano competition? Spoiler alert, she does. And then we have the most nice confession at the end, but it's not actually a confession, but it's a confession. It's a confession.
The Chico Rico shippers go wild.
Oh
Wild.
God, I have so many things to say about that, but I'll save it for another episode if you guys ever welcome me back on. But no,
I mean, if we're talking about it now, I'd love to hear your opinion.
All right, so okay, so here's the thing. Actually, basically, this is of course very open to interpretation, but generally, the term, and as someone who's a Japanese major, of course, I'm not a native speaker and I'm just a second language learner, but generally in the terms of friends saying daisuki to one another, it's what you would expect from female friends saying, "Oh, I love you so much. Oh my God, you're the best." In English, it's a very loose form of love. It's not particularly a love confessions that holds its weight, such as when a girl would tell a boy daisuki or I love you. It's
Right.
it holds that same weight, and so I do appreciate, and it's really cute. I think that Chika and Riko is really adorable, and honestly, I have too many ships in Aqua to count, but to call that a canonic confession between two girls, I think is stretching a little far. But for someone who, isn't as aware of the numerous ways to say I love you and the context that it can come with in Japanese, because it's a very context-based language from what I've learned, it's very easy to think, to say and be very not stubborn, very grounded in your interpretation of how that scene was played out. Granted, I also think that the rising sun behind them kind of might have made them a little more biased.
It's 100% just a friend thing, but like
Yeah.
they're gay, so that's fine.
Spoiler alert, they're friends in real life.
Yeah, no, like it's 100%
true.
like a friend, like I love you, but nah, they're all gay. So,
Yeah, I do like though how that part of the episode really showed that not only was Chika focused on really wanting to go further in Love Live, but she never forgot her promise to Riko, which was how Riko got into the Aquas in the first place. I really like that they showed that Chika is a good listener, and she may not show it, very blatantly at times, but she remembers things.
she's a rat.
And I think that
Stop.
damn, she remembers things, and I think that really made her stand out to me, from someone who I was like, oh, okay, she's the leader too. Oh, she's a leader, and she's capable of remembering these like little promises that she made to someone at the very beginning before all these stresses happened. So yeah, That was just really one of my favorite parts in the episode.
Yeah, really nice episode.
No, we're not allowed to actually get in depth and discuss things that matter in our episode discussion part. We are the worst at that. You're banned.
I'm sorry. I just don't know what to do with all these feelings.
Yeah.
So anyway, episode 11.
So overall, super nice episode. Really nice emotional stuff. Pretty hot memes. Moving on to the next episode.
Ooh, yes.
Aye, my friend, Yujo Yosodo. I don't know how I feel about Yosodo being like translated as aye. I think that's funny, but I don't know.
Actually always did think that was kind of funny. I just kind of left it on its own though, because I'm like, it's still catchy. But then the dubs got on, and we're gonna leave that for another day.
It's
okay.
It's whatever. Like,
I think that the Filipino dub is actually pretty good too.
Shout out to Space Dandy dub, the superior way to watch it. Just watch that show. Mirror on the Wall is Space Dandy, the most wholesome of them all. Yes, it is.
Oh, I thought that was like Space Dandy, like the Mirror arc. I was like, I gotta watch this show.
No.
Right?
Let us know down below if Space Dandy is the most wholesome show on the internet. Anyway,
local sticks going crazy, keyboards on fire.
Yeah, dude.
Do you want me to like physically write a comment as well as verbally say that it was, because it was?
Sure.
Start typing.
Hey.
So in this episode, we get this like big Yo is getting cucked. She totally is, but she's not. It's fine. It's nice. And we get Mari. She's wrestler queen, but Yo is wrestler queen.
Is this the episode where? Is this the episode where Yo just ruins Mari's life?
This is the episode where Mari tries to do the washi thing, and then Yo decides, no, I'm gonna let gravity come onto my side, and she just absolutely like potentially gives Mari like the biggest break in her back, but you know.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Yeah, I have the power of God and the ocean on my side.
That vine calls me out way too much.
So really nice, like this it kind of fits in with the last episode. You know, she's obviously showing that she cares about her friends a lot.
Yeah. And
she really cares about Yo still. Like Yo is her closest, oldest friend.
Yeah. I think a lot of people complain that it's because Yo didn't say anything, but I think this really does. I think these last two episodes really did well in showing how good of a leader Chika is, in that she's good at sensing things. She even if it's not immediate, she can sense it, and these two episodes really showed it.
Also, she's a rat.
Hey.
We get this nice little like, Riko's not here anymore. What are we gonna do? We're gonna panic. Yo can't get the part down, but she can get the part down. But then they get the part down, but then they practice all night and then they suck the next day. But they make it. But that's for next episode.
Yes.
Wait, what's going on now?
Wait, yeah.
I think we're ready to go into the song.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
the
emotionally prepared for listening to this beautiful song.
Anyway, here's Omoi yo. Hitotsu ni nada, okay.
There it is.
All right, play the song.
Perfect. So Omoyo's great song, fantastic song, really great PV in the episode, really great kind of story around it. We talked about how we like these songs with less members. This one doesn't really take advantage of it, but let's talk about the creme de la most important thing for the song, the live performance. Let's get this out of the way real early here. This is the most tragic thing in the universe. I remember we all knew it happened, and I remember when the audio came out like a week later of somebody that must have recorded it in somewhere, and the audio came out, and I just listened to the audio, and I just became a puddle. Oh, it's the most tragic thing I've ever heard in my life, and it's on the first live Blu-ray that we bought from Onibe. So when we eventually get around to watching it, Tyler subbed from Onibe.
Are we sponsored by Onibe yet?
Yeah, we are. Let us know down below. Onibe, let us know down below if you'll sponsor us. It's just the most. It's such a sad, tragic moment, but it's also like such a great moment in the history of Love Live or in the history of Aqua's. Just how everybody came about and supported Rikako through this like incredibly difficult moment, where just messing up that badly and in such a big moment like that can just absolutely crush you. And I know in an interview she said that day one she was super tense about it, didn't really care about smiling, just wanted to get everything right. On day two she was like, I wanted to play more flowingly, I wanted to play with a smile on my face, more like Rico, and unfortunately that happened. So I'm really hoping this doesn't stop Lantis from ever wanting to put out another moment like this, where one of the girls plays an instrument at some point.
Yeah.
The Chica with the guitar dreams are still alive.
Other than Chica, I
have hopes
Chica
for that.
with the guitar and Thrilling One Way.
Ooh.
But awesome song and really tragic moment live, but also a really beautiful moment.
I think this moment is also beautiful in that it really shows how close the girls have come. If some people, I know that not everyone has, and I mean, I almost barely missed it because if my friend hadn't linked me I think 2 years ago, it really shows just how these girls went from 9 girls who met at a training camp to learn their songs and their choreography to 9 girls who understand the hardships of what roles they have to play, and that even in this moment, like where they're in front of millions and millions of people, billions when they know that their DVD will be released, they're still willing to show just how much support that they have, especially when you hear I forgot who it was. I think it was Suwawa. She was saying "daijoubu." So
oh no, that was
Aina, right?
It was it?
Aina, yeah. She was up there. She's like,
sorry, it was like such a mix. It was such a mix of people, and like my emotions were so running so high when my friend and I watched it. But just it was seeing her surrounded by the girls and seeing all the girls at the bottom of the stairs who wanted to go run up to her, and just hearing that solid "daijoubu," you will be okay. It was just, I think that was really when it broke my heart, because these girls are still young and like they're around our age, and they have so much on their shoulders, especially since they're carrying on a legacy. And so there's already these expectations that have been held up of them, and to learn something in what is it, like 3 months, and be performing it live, that's just like, I can't even imagine doing it at the level that Rikako was able to reach.
I can barely go to the store and like remember to get everything I need. So
relatable.
So
but yeah, I want to say my thoughts about this song. You guys are both talking. I want to say some thoughts about some songs.
Let's go. Let's talk about some thoughts.
No, joking.
Listen, I would never ever advise jumping into a body of water where there's alligators. Unless you say that this incident was faked. And then, I mean, hey, it's your call, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got mono one time. If you say it's fake, you should get mono.
Yeah.
I would not wish that on many other people.
Oh, God.
No, I just... And the big... I mean... When you said before that you hope that Lantis would allow something like this to happen again, not that the whole the experimentation,
but a girl playing an instrument.
I'm sure that they would, just because if we can see anything from Wonderful Stories PV, it's that they've kind of accepted it, I mean, I know that Sunrise is more behind the animation than Lantis is, but the fact that in the Omoi part of Wonderful Stories PV, you see the audience and everybody has a pink glow stick, just like actual Omoi when it happened, that's pretty crazy. And I'm not sure, I haven't seen past that one. I haven't seen day 2 live yet. I've just seen the event in like 100 times, but supposedly that they stole what the glow stick stayed pink for like the next song or two, which is pretty crazy.
She left the stage for I think the next song or two until the next MC. and they stayed pink for quite a while, so it was really nice. Also, shout out to Anshan. She there's a really good photo, a group of photos where she's like, it's okay that you messed up. Whenever you mess up, just say that you're hungry and just eat a bunch of hamburgers. I'm like, oh, that's wholesome.
That's wholesome, but also like completely relatable. This is also true.
Yeah.
Literally me when I play piano in front of millions of people. How
After
relatable.
after only learning it for 3 months.
Easy.
I'll have you know I recorded a cover once. I know this pain.
I'll have you know that I've played Moonlight Sonata. I'm just kidding. No, I haven't.
But anyway, if you guys guess what? There's actually a song attached to this whole incident. Holy hell!
Weird.
Omoi
And it's
Hitotsu
good.
Nare.
And
Yeah,
it's good.
this is a super good song, and I hope like we didn't talk over things that you've heard a million times by now, because this event is like very much old news at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hey, maybe there's someone who doesn't know about it yet, but
We had to talk about it though.
yeah.
I mean,
Like,
at this point, it's so iconic to the song itself, just as a performance from, their very first live, too.
So let's get into the vocals of the song, the meat and potatoes. We got little, I think it's year groups, yeah?
No, it's weird groups.
What are the groups?
It's Mari Kanan, I believe, Hanamaru Ruby, and Daya Yoshiko.
Oh,
and then
yes, of course. God, I'm so stupid. I forgot about the
Yes.
PV. Because we were watching cursed versions of things instead of watching the PV.
hey, the Japanese guy with his cover, he was trying his best. Okay.
Yeah, I respect it. Let's talk
Local man
about
does
how
his best.
this song is actually cursed as hell because just because of this, people shipped Daya and Yoshiko.
Oh, that was
Just
because
they high-fived and went back.
Yeah, they touched
went
each other
back
for
to back.
2 seconds.
That's how the fandom is. If they breathe the same air, they're shipped.
Yeah, I hate it. Burn it. Unless you like it, then let us know down below and don't dislike the video.
I'm like when Aaron Cerise came on our episode that one time, I was like, whatever ship it was, I was like, yeah, Hanamaru Daya, that's cursed, and she's like, that's my favorite ship. I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that.
Good job.
Crack ships are fun too.
They can't exactly.
So about 80% of the song is drum, another 10% is piano.
Yeah, can I say that? Like, in the beginning of the song, they trick you into thinking that there's instruments there. Like, after the whole Omoi part, and they get into the first verse, it's like, dan, dan, da, dan, na, na. There's nothing. There's just drums and, like, a little bit of piano.
There's
like,
a little bit of piano here and there.
You actually just get pranked by the song. I listened to the off vocal, and I was like, something's weird. And then I realized nothing was weird, and that's just the song is just drums at the beginning. Like, all right, hey, you do you.
And honestly,
Get
there's
wrecked.
like not much more than drums and piano throughout 90% of the song. Like we talked about how it's just drums there. It's just drums really everywhere. Like there's a lot of percussion in the song. There's a lot of piano.
I just think it's so funny how I mean, there's a lot of Love Live songs with piano in it. Like, that's just it's an instrument, you know.
Yeah,
but I
love
like
all
how
the
in this
songs with
song,
drums in it.
yeah, but it's just like I love how in this particular version it goes from like, oh yeah, the song has piano to like, this song has piano and it's important that
And
it does.
it's really important. Yeah,
God.
the piano is hyper important now.
And I think, oh my god, we said this earlier too, but after, what is it, the first live event, that piano just becomes so much more important now.
Yeah.
It's iconic piano.
Top 10 most iconic anime pianos.
Okay, so Luke and I are just the biggest stands for iconic moments in Love Live. Is this, like, let's be real with ourselves, is this Aqua's most iconic moment ever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just so we're all on the same page here, because I agree.
Yeah, this is a pretty big boy deal.
It is.
I mean, like, obviously I'm saying this right now and I haven't had any time to think about it, but like it makes sense. Let us know down below what you think the most iconic Aqua's moment is.
Wait, I have a quick question. Do you mean iconic in the anime, or do you mean iconic like in terms of just as
Oh no,
live?
Just
iconic as like people who don't watch Love Live hear about this type deal.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be.
Yeah,
This will be old news, but it will be spoken about for ages.
Decade,
kind of in the same
millennia.
vein. In the same vein as how all of our parents who have at one point in their life heard snow halation kind of deal. Like just
remember when I
was in the store.
I wish they played Snow Halation in the store.
Oh, they played Snow Halation one time at one of my university dining halls.
on purpose.
How do we do it? How do we do this
On
every
purpose.
time? We just talk about Snow Halation by accident all the time. I hate this.
Hey,
I don't want to
Remember-
add to the overhype that is Snow Halation, but it's just so
Overhype?
iconic.
Snow
Don't
halation
say-
is aptly hyped.
Whoa, yeah, whoa, hold the guy, gosh darn. You know, we can't talk about Snow Halation right now. No, we're supposed to be talking about this song. I'm still mad.
Don't forget, I'm also the kind of person who said botched, or what is it, butched?
Butched. Yeah.
So I might be using the wrong word right now. I don't know yet.
Snow inhalation. I'm telling you guys, I've been reading it wrong the whole time.
Snowstorm halation.
So we got our boy Takashi Saeki. Bunch of syllables.
He's stroking
Hell
out.
yeah.
Got this.
Okay, they've written so many songs that it'd be impossible for me to talk about all of them, but the one I do want to talk about is Water Blue New World, being another song that they composed and or arranged, or both, I think. And I just think that I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that they're the emotional impact boy.
Yes.
Like they know how to get it going.
I agree.
I'm sure when he was composing his song, there's just like a little footnote at the bottom, like, "Hey, mess this part up. Mess up in the beginning."
Make sure. Day
It's
one,
not even a footnote, it's
hit
like-
it good.
Yeah.
Day 2 kind of nicks it a little bit. It's okay. Everybody will still love you.
Yeah,
I
don't
like how
worry.
supportive the fans were. It's one of those things that puts my faith back into humanity.
Except
Especially
for
when we know how crazy.
Yeah,
it can
except for
get.
Love Live Hell. Don't go there.
let us know
We
down
don't talk
below
about that.
if you think it was fake. I will find you. That's an open thread.
We will
YouTube.
find you.
You can delete our channel for that one.
Is it safe to say that they can unsubscribe if they think it's fake?
Yeah, but don't
Get outta here.
downvote, upvote.
Upvote but unsubscribe.
But still like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, comment,
And
subscribe,
donate-
and then unsubscribe.
Donate to our big man Tyrone Patreon.
Oh
Well,
hell yeah, I can't wait.
Yes.
Anyway, really nice song. Great vocals. We kind of accidentally talked about something that wasn't the song for 5 minutes, but what can you do?
The one thing that prevents me from enjoying the song to its the fullest is there's a speed bump right in the second chorus of the song. So you guys know how there's like the intro of the song and it's obviously like a slow intro.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan about how when it goes back to the second chorus, it starts off slow again. Like I usually think stuff like that's cool, but in this situation, I don't know. Every time I listen to it, it's just kind of like an audio speed bump for me.
Well-
like I appreciate it because it's neat, and they don't do it a second time. But I don't know. It's just kind of a little weird to me.
And we've talked about this before when like two different styles happen in the same song, like two different like weird things happen. And how it can be jarring with songs like "Awaken My Masters." But I think this song does it like really well. I like whenever they transition to the slow mode back into like the quick up tempo mode. But I get how it can be kind of like jarring to you, and you wouldn't be a fan of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm actually pretty neutral about it. I actually never noticed it until you guys both brought it up. Yeah. No, I feel like I was just so emotionally invested in the song as like its part concerning
you're
how
like-
the part it played in the actual episode and the live that I never noticed it until
Yeah, it's
until
like-
you mentioned it, and I was like,
This song's not a song; it's a concept.
Yeah,
the song is not a song, it's a lifestyle.
it's deep.
I like the outfits for the song, despite them being like one of the most forgotten outfits of our generation.
I think it's very cute.
I think it's nice. It's just I never ever hear people talking about it. I feel like it
know.
almost never makes like people's favorite outfit list. I mean, it's not very flashy, but it's still really cool. I like the scrunchies.
I love the scrunchies, honestly.
I wish I got to wear a scrunchie when I performed with my 8 other idol friends.
I wish I got to wear a scrunchie at any time I got to perform with my 8 other performer friends.
Oh hell yeah! With my 8 or 7 other gay lesbian friends,
Heck yeah.
performer friends.
Heck yeah.
Perfect.
Well,
So
I mean,
I
it's never
think-
too late. I can send you guys some scrunchies right now.
Easy.
You would do that?
I
Oh
would
my
do
God.
that. I'll go to Daiso, try to find some matching
All right.
scrunchies, and I'll send them to
Let
you.
us know down below who gets what color.
Yeah. Instead of doing that, just take the money you would have spent on shipping and donate it to our Get Big Tyrone to say, "Holy heck, I really like Love Live" fund.
No, don't worry, don't worry. I have a job. I'll use money to not only give us all scrunchies, I'll also donate.
Big man Tyrone soon.
Yes.
So I think we've accomplished saying absolutely nothing about the song while managing
Perfect.
to talk about it
Yes.
for 15 minutes. So that's good.
Episode 12. The actual episode where she takes the poster off. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it for some reason.
It's
What is
time
this
to
one called,
fly.
Tyler? Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Habataki no Toki.
Say it 4 more times real quick.
It's
Say
time
it
to
4
fly.
times fast.
Please don't
I'm gonna
hurt
time
me.
you.
Habataki
It's
no
time to
toki,
fly.
habataki no toki, habataki no toki, habataki no toki.
Fly,
There
fly,
it is.
fly away with me. Oh,
Now
okay.
say it 4 times fast in English.
It's time to fly. It's time to fly. It's time to fly.
It's time to
Aquas
fly.
manages to pass the
Okay.
Love Live qualifiers. While
Let us know down below how many times you could say that down below without messing up.
Type it. Just kidding.
Type it.
Um,
Yeah. Easy.
Is this the fabled episode where Riko doesn't want everyone to know that she's into like dojins?
Yes.
And
yes, it is.
And she imprints her hands onto Chica's face, and Chika becomes a dog. She looks like a dog. I don't know,
and we
man.
get to see childhood Daya.
And no, this is the real issue with this episode. This is why this episode is sin, because they go to the shrine and they're like, "We're gonna meet somebody special at the shrine," and Ruby and Dai are like, "Oh!"
Everyone.
And the whole time I was like, "It's just Saint Snow," but inside I was like, "It's Nozomi. It's gonna be Nozomi. Give me that Nozomi."
It wasn't exactly.
Nozomi.
It wasn't just Ruby and Dai. It was the entire audience watching this one scene.
Yeah.
As it was showing, and it's just Nozomi. Nope. There is no Nozomi.
Oh, I forgot. I'm aggressively optimistic about season 3. We got season 3 and the movie to get the Muse cameo. So
It's true.
But really, pretty nice episode. They have this like really nice understanding of like of what they're trying to do. You know, they have this big talk under this bridge. Coincidence? Think not. Maybe like another Love Live idol group that we knew that has an important discussion under a bridge
Cough,
in
cough.
in the sunset. Think about it. Put that one through your head, boys.
Think about it and put your
This is also
answers
the
down in
one-
the comments below.
Yeah.
Let us know down below. Let us know down below if this is the episode where Chika comes to the realization that Muse was great, not because they aimed to be the best, but because they acted freely, and then Aqua should stop being so goddamn try-hard all the time and just do what they do, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Aqua's, if you can't hit the tech skill, you're never going to make it out of pools. Just play the best you can.
Yep.
You don't got to force the tech skill. It's fine.
Unless you're Borp.
Unless you're Borb.
That's an
Well,
exception.
Borb
that
never
proves
forces
the
the
rule.
tech skill.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sunshine,
There's our
episode
melee.
13.
There's our melee reference for the episode.
Let us know down below who your main in Melee is.
Yeah.
I'm a Marth guy. I'm a Marth Sheik main.
Kirby.
Which means I'm like a weeb. And I'm
I
also,
respect
Mine is Kirby, which means
Yeah.
I'm an amorphous blob that just likes to eat everything, and then transform into what I just
And
ate.
be low tier.
Yes. I'm a casual.
Let us know down below if you've ever seen Tyler get extremely mad after he runs into your third down smash while you're playing Peach. On to episode 13.
Let us know down below if delete this.
If
I
delete
hate-
Peach's down smash.
Yes. Oh my god.
Peach's
Listen, man.
down smash.
Melee is the most broken game I've ever played in my entire life.
I love
But
it.
down smash just infuriates me to no end. Delete this.
Crouch cast, dude, 60%. It's easy. Okay, episode 13, the episode where actually nothing happens except for a song.
This is true. This was admittedly, I hate to say it, this as an episode, I was pretty disappointed. Just kind of what happened in it, or what.
I'll agree with
didn't.
you. Just like there was this big review thing. I was super hyped about this episode.
Right.
And, you know, coming into it, I was like, ooh, there's gonna be a song for one. Like that's always hype. I was like, last episode of the season. But there's this like, you know, that weird thing where they're like, oh yeah, everybody can join. And I was like, this is kind of at the end of episode 12, and I was like, this is kind of weird. And then like you go into the episode, I was super hyped, and nothing like happened. You know.
Yeah, nothing too particular, really.
There's-
I mean, I really did like. I actually did like that part where they were showing how the girls at the school weren't sure how to really support them, so they're like, let's all be idols together because they were so inspired. I mean, it's a small town, so that's pretty. I think it's pretty amazing, and especially when Riko had to, you know, give the news like, yeah, that's against the rules.
Wait, good job waiting until the last second, Rico. Come on. No, but
Point,
it's nice, but like then we have this 10-minute and is the like reenactment of the season cool and all, and I think it's cool, and I thought it was really cool live.
Yeah.
But like, it was like 10 minutes. I
Yeah.
felt like it was kind of long, and
This
I just
was- yeah.
the whole time I was just like, just get to this song.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just me
Actually-
though. I was kind of disappointed by the 13th episode of season 1 though.
No, I can agree with that. This was, I think that part in episode 13 where they were just basically retelling everything that happened. That was the first time I ever skipped such a large chunk
Ooh,
in
yikes.
the episode. Yeah, it was just like I would just keep skipping, and it was, I mean,
I hope you at least watch the full episode at some point in your life.
I did watch the full episode afterwards. Like after I was like, how long did this take? Then I rewatched the full thing, knowing that at some point it would end and we would get a song. But
And I do like some of the little character interactions between the year groups, you know, like that. It's nice. I just didn't
Yeah.
feel like much happened. Like nothing,
Yeah.
not much new happened except for the song, which the song is
Yeah.
great though. So
the song is
you,
amazing.
you can only do.
Speaking of,
Speaking of, here's Snow Halation.
here's
What?
Bokutachi. Oh.
Here's what is it? I forgot what the song is.
Memory ring.
Yes,
Memory ring.
here's Memory
Memory
Ring.
Here's Mimorine in the
Here's
ring.
Mimorine.
In the
Here's
ring.
a sick
'Cause she's
guitar
dating a
solo by
wrestler.
Honoka Kosaka.
Yo, can we get that?
Mimorine in the ring.
Because she's dating a wrestler. You get it?
I get it.
Okay.
I thought, can we just be like, holy heck, I really like that one really delusional Nozo Ellie Facebook post about how this one person is broken because Mimorine is dating
No,
someone.
it wasn't Nozo Ellie. It was Umi Ellie.
Yeah, Umi Ellie fever. That's what it was.
Shout out to Trioscomos for, I think that's how you pronounce their name. I'm not sure, for doing the sad live reading of the whole entire post. We'll link it down below. It's real quality.
That reading gives me life. It added like 7 years to my lifespan. No, sorry, 9 years to my lifespan.
I think it took 9 years from mine. Anywho, onto the song. Mirai Bokutachi Ticket.
I thought you were gonna say Mirai no Bokuto wa, like the opening.
Nakede.
This is rigged. It's rigged. I need to call up the Love Live committee right now because there's been a goddamn mistake. Why didn't this win?
It was rigged by Saint Snow because they really wanted another season of Love Live.
Yeah. They specifically, Saint Snow. They rigged it so hard that they lost. They were so committed to them losing, they forgot to rig it for them.
They forgot to win.
Yeah.
They really, yeah, exactly.
They're pissed.
Just made a full circle.
No, but for real, I think this song. Oh, go ahead.
I'll tell you why the song didn't win, because it sucks. Tell me why it doesn't.
Why doesn't the song suck? Because it's a goddamn masterpiece.
The song's awesome.
I agree.
No, this song is actually fantastic. Like, I actually love the hell out of this song.
I remember the moment when I like fell in love with the song. I was sitting at work in the Sawyer's chair in the sawmill, and I was just sitting there listening to music. And this is the first time I had listened to the song with the headphones in, and it really just makes the everything that the piano's doing just 10 times better. And I was like, man, this song's awesome. Like, I just sat there. I was like, man, this song. I remember I texted Tyler, and I was like, damn, dude, this song's way better with headphones. And he said specifically everything's better with headphones, dumbass. And I was like, yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna say he has a point.
He does.
No, but I think I had the same exact.
He's a nice guy. Go on.
Oh, I love you so much, Luke. No, I was probably gonna say, like, I don't know. Maybe that's why the judges at the actual thing didn't like it so much. Is because they didn't listen to it with headphones. Maybe that's why the song.
Ooh, yeah. No,
I like to think that it wasn't actually. I like to think that they actually didn't lose because of the music itself. They lost on a technical error because Chico ran the fuck out of that stage.
So
to go find Muse.
Yeah, like she just bolted. Did you not? She just bolted.
At the beginning of season 2, sorry. The beginning of season 2, when it like shows her on stage and like the stage is crumbling around her and everything, I definitely thought there was going to be a plot line where like she messed up and she like maybe she fell or something, and that was the reason why like they didn't win. But alas, that never turned into anything.
No, but it did happen to Saint Snow.
Yeah, unlucky.
Oh, wow. Lantis recycling plot points that don't even happen.
Wow.
Genius.
So if you want to look at the song vocally from like a, I don't know, like Luke and I always talk about how much we love solos in songs, and sometimes solos can get a little overcrowded and it can kind of like take away from other solos. And this song, it doesn't do that because there's no solos in the song except for one.
I think this
What
is
solo?
I think this is pretty strongly IMO, the second best. You guys, I know you guys like the BB song more, Tyler and EJ, if you're listening for some reason. Hey, Daddy Lantis, with Ellie. But man, this is such a great end of song solo by one individual member. Oh my goodness, Chica just crushes this. First place is Snow Ocean.
For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, Natsu Oranade, when Ellie has like a 40-year solo at the end.
Oh yes. Sorry, Tyler knows as much as I love Nozomi, BB will always be my favorite subunit.
BB really like came around to me. Like they were pretty like solidly my last when I like first got into the series, and then like I listened to them more and more and more and more and more and more, and I was like, wait a minute, I can't stop listening to this. Is this cursed?
And then I came into your life, and I'm just Tyler. I love BB so much.
I think that was like our first.
Please stop. This is a Lily White stream. Or Lily White. This is the Lily White channel.
Yeah, please do not swear on my Azalea montage. Perfect.
Excuse me, this is a strictly Sierra. Excuse me.
Anyway,
Guilty
back to the
kiss.
song.
So it's just so funny how a song can like only have one solo. I mean, it has Chica talking more than once. I think only twice. But aside from her, I don't think there's any other lines in the song where not more than one person is singing. Or more than one, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Chica, it's the only actual solo in the song. I mean, there's groups, but that's not a solo.
And like, I think that part of it like brings together like we talked about a couple weeks ago. These season 1 songs are so perfect for what's happening in the anime. You know, that's what makes them so special. And these season 1 songs fit so well, and the song's all about together. You know, like what's happening in the show. They're together. They're stronger than ever before. Together, and their orange-haired rat leader will show them the way.
She looks good with a rat tail, okay?
That's some weird fetish stuff online.
How dare you?
Don't Google that.
Don't Google that.
Yeah, no, please don't Google that.
I want to talk about the outfits. Man, I love them.
Oh
Even
my
though
god.
there's like a fedora or two, we don't talk about that, but that's okay. It looks good on you.
It's not a fedora. It's called, what is it? A trilby.
It's a trilby.
There
It's
it
a
is.
trilby.
There it is.
You don't understand.
The true gentleman's attire.
Isn't it even not really a trilby? It's like a mini trilby.
Mini
Let's
trilby.
call it a cowboy hat and move on with our lives.
Yeah, let's
Sweet
do that.
Lord. McCree?
Yeah. Where's our Overwatch references? In this show. This show is an Overwatch reference. Holy heck, I
Papa
really
Jeff,
like Overwatch.
sponsor us.
Yeah. Can we get Jeff on the show?
My name is Mercy.
Exactly. It's easy.
I think I always talk about strings in the song being cool, but they're always usually like a background thing where I'm like, hey guys, check out these strings. But I do think it's like 100% worth to be like, hey guys, turn off the lyrics and just listen to these strings for a while. This is just like the quintessential string song. There's so much going on. It's never as simple as like a I don't want to say a quartet because I don't know if that's the right word, but like just an orchestra playing like, you know, like easy peasy, just like, you know, going along with the chord progression of just playing like one chord or one particular note at a time. Like these strings are going. They're going at it.
This is true.
This song has some of my favorite like piano and strings like dichotomy, like battling each other, and this is possibly this is one of the few off vocals that I've gone out of my way to just listen to the off vocal and enjoy it. Even though I love the vocals in this song so much, the off vocal is just it's one of these.
Vocal.
The strings actually do this really cool thing, and I guess the rest of the backing does it too.
I guess
During this. During the second part of every chorus, like after they oh man, I don't have the lyrics in front of me right now, but right before Chica solo, we're like for the second time. I'm gonna play a clip of this so you guys know what I'm talking about. The strings start really high, and they kind of just like descend a little bit with the just with the rest of the music, and it sounds so neat. I'm gonna play that right now. I didn't think in a million years you guys would understand what I was talking about until I actually played the example. So there you go.
I respect it.
Just had to include that in there real quick.
Thank you.
But that's really cool. I really like that, and I just think the strings add so much to the song. I mean, like, of course it does because it's an instrument in the song, but like, you know.
Yeah, getting to sit down and really like focus in on what's happening in the instrumental. That's what I was talking about with those headphones. You know, when you're just listening to it in your car or through your speakers, you can't really just sit there and completely focus on it. But when you're like really tired at work on a 10-hour day and you've just been staring at wood all day and you just sit back and let the love life take you over, this song can trance you real well.
I think for me, this was the first, when I first listened to this song, or when I first listened to the song when I watched the episode, it was my first day of school and I was waiting. Yeah, I was just sitting in the library waiting for a computer to open up, and I was getting all my thesis, like I had to do a thesis for each of my courses to graduate. And oh god, this song just got me. I was dreading everything that day. I was tired. It was like 96 degrees outside. Nice. Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I will die. And this song was just, oh my god. It just, I can't even put it into words, honestly. It was just, it got me so excited, and just every time in the year that I had to write my thesis or go back to it and revise and edit and look over everything again, I just listened to this song just because it's so nice to listen to while you're working, and something so like mind-numbing too.
Hey man, that's the power of screaming lesbians, you know.
Yeah, you know what to do.
You know what? You're
They're
right.
Busted.
The power of a rat-tail lesbian and her swimming friend.
They're all rats.
And her swimming friend.
Yeah.
Her aquatic amigo.
her aquatic companion.
Yeah, but what else? Oh, let's talk about how this song was supposed to have everybody using blue glow sticks and nobody did.
Rip. I think I've gotten better at it. I think they did it another time. They got better.
It's been getting better.
Like all the little things, you know.
They
didn't do snow halation right the first time. Like, it's fine.
That's true.
There was like the patch in like the very front that knew what they were doing, and they got the UBs.
Yeah.
There was like 8
I can't
people.
tell you at Anime Matsuri they actually did get that. At Anime Matsuri, the people who knew Love Live, because Matsuri was I think it was
Idolmaster.
Idolmaster Cinderella first.
Was it Wake Up Girls? Wake Up Girls were there,
Wake
right?
Up Girls were next, yeah, and then it was the ones from, oh my gosh, what is it? From Macross, Warikire? I think it was them third, yeah. And then last was Aqua. So you had like a mix of 4 different, fan bases all there. And I was actually super surprised that instead of seeing like a mix of confused people waving their light stick around, all of the Love Live fans somehow managed to congregate into the middle, and like you just see this flood of blinding blue. And this
is like the mini Yosa Road.
No, don't. Oh, they did Aquarium there too. So I literally got to see basically another, like I got to relive the Yosa Road twice.
Perfect.
Easy.
I was so proud of the Anime Expo goers that day. So they learned very quickly.
Let us know down below if you're at Anime Expo.
Yeah, there's one viewer right now who's like, "That was me. I did that."
Hey, guess what? It was also me. So catch me at Anime Expo.
At the Overwatch panel.
At all the panels.
Easy.
I'm gonna perform my Tosis so I can be at all of them like at one time.
One last note about the song: it's composed by Effie. I feel like we have a composed by Effie like every single episode. Effie's made every song to ever exist. I'm not gonna list all these songs again, but Effie is such a good composer, and I mean they're showing it once again, and I feel like that's all we need to say for this to avoid redundancy. Effie made the song. It's really goddamn good. Next.
Easy. That's easy mode, baby.
That is easy mode, and let's keep it that way.
So now that we,
I don't know. I've just kept imagining like the just the outfits in my mind the whole time. I love these outfits.
The outfits are so good.
The thing I don't like about the outfits, I like the outfits when there's a bunch of like color about them, like specifically their icon color. This one doesn't really do that for me. I think it's like a good outfit, but not one I'd like probably like barely top half.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll be devil's advocate. It sucks. These outfits are terrible.
I can appreciate opinions on all fronts, unless your opinion is that the Rikako incident was fake. I don't tolerate that opinion. Don't have
That's
that
not
one.
an opinion. That's just a straight up lie.
Delete yourself. YouTube, take down their
Exactly.
channel.
All right, so we managed to talk about Rikako in a song
I
where,
dare you.
You know, nothing happened.
I dare you.
We didn't talk about snow halation. We did talk about snow halation this song when we talked about like, hey, they didn't get snow halation right on the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
yeah,
our
we got a
quota.
snow halation quota. There it is.
Yep, there it is.
Let us know down below if we reach our quota and everything or not. So now that we've like kind of covered everything in season 1,
About
we talked about all the episodes. Yeah, about damn time. We had a couple of speed bumps along the way for other stuff. We covered all the songs, the OP, the ED, the 6 songs in it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
well, there's 10
Self-control.
total if you count the OP, the ED, the side songs for the 2 of them. So we covered all 10 of the songs. We covered all 13 of the episodes. So I want to ask you guys. I want to ask you boys and girls out there, and dogs, if there's any dogs listening.
Oof.
What was your favorite episode from season 13? From season 1.
Season 13.
The Love
Yeah.
Live The Simpsons mode.
So Tyler,
God.
what was your favorite episode from season 13?
As I'm sure a lot of you might have guessed, if you had to guess what my favorite episode is, was the amount of rambling I did since our very first episode all the way until right now. It's so far and away episode 9. Just the whole lead up to Mijuku Dreamer, the third year drama, and like, listen, man, like I love the third years as characters. Like I prefer like the first years as a group. Just, you know, like, oh, what's your favorite group? I like the first years, but like I think the third year drama was like, I don't know,
Pretty
just,
choice.
Just
It
in
was
terms
juicy.
of like, yeah, in terms of like Love Live standards, where the story isn't real and nothing matters. It felt so great to me. I love crying Mari, life is joke in the street. I mean, I didn't like that, but I mean, hey, it made for a good story.
It touched the heartstrings.
And then it led into my favorite Love Live song of all time. Yeah, episode 9 for sure. What about you, Luke?
For me, I could have pretty easily gone episode 9. I could have gone episode 11 or episode 10, because really that's I think the 3 best episodes stretch in Love Live. I ended up going episode 10. I really enjoyed the hot spicy memes. I really enjoyed the nice emotional moment at the end. Really overall, just everything you could kind of want in an episode. It had nice comedic timing, which is something that Love Live's great at. And it had nice character moments, so you really can't ask for more than that. Actually, you could ask for a song. Get it together, Sunrise.
Damn.
You could ask for some nice oodles.
Yeah, give me some of those nice oodles. Ooh.
Nice oodles.
So, Mercy, what was your pick for this?
Well, if it wasn't shown through my passion for the song at the end, episode 11 is my absolute favorite episode. I honestly, other than the content, the theme of the episode itself, I really think that it shows a lot of the viewers that these girls, you know, as quickly as they're rising in ranks, they're still teenagers. There will be, you know, communication errors between them because they're teenagers. Sometimes they don't know the best decision to do or what to say. And to see that, you know, childhood friends, especially since this was the Yo Cuck episode.
Yeah.
To see, it was. To see that, you know, Chika wants Yo to remember she's still her best friend, or they're still childhood friends, even if Riko's now in the picture. She hasn't forgotten. It's just her priorities were a little mixed up, but she hasn't forgotten. And I think the sole line that really hits this for me as my favorite episode is, let's not do the dance for me and Riko. Let's do the dance for you and me. And that just, honestly, and then that transition to Omoi, just, God, I love that episode. I'll watch
Just
it
mess
all the
me
time.
up, fam.
It's honestly.
Anyway, here's our review for Omoi. Let's
Yeah.
just do it again. Replay the episode.
So play the entire episode. Go, do it.
So yeah, that's it for this week. What do we got next week? What do we got on the docket?
What do we have next week? Oh, jeez. Music Start and Loveless World. We got the cursed OVA
Yeah,
song.
we gotta talk about the OVA also. I mean,
Do
I
we
gotta
have to
watch.
talk about the OVA?
I think we gotta talk about the OVA.
Why not
Listen,
talk
man,
about
in
the OVA?
terms of like comprehension, at like tier 0, we have like, I don't know, like kids movies. Like get a little bit higher, we have like the whole events with Berserk. A little higher, we have Evangelion, and then at the tippy top, we have the Love Live OVA.
Like
maximum
this,
incomprehension.
I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Love Live OVA is the worst thing Love Live's ever put out. Easily.
Yeah.
So okay, but we'll talk about that next week. So we'll talk about those 2 songs, talk about the OVA. We'll have a good ass time. Let us know down below your answers to the question we asked earlier, and I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you so much, Mercy, for coming on the show.
Anytime. Thank you so much for having me. And, you know, if you ever want me on back again, hit me up. Just give me a couple months notice ahead of time, because I have a basketball game tomorrow, and I must train.
I respect it.
Thank you.
All right.
Goodbye,
See you guys
friends
next
and
week.
family. And dogs.
And dogs.
Subscribe.
Donate to our Tyrone Patreon.